On this beautiful midday in December, we arrived at the farmstead for holidays. We are always excited for this yearly holiday when we just get to come home and just chill, and be a family and just enjoy the nature and the tranquility of the farmstead.
Oh, but that kid's good.
But there's one way, there's not way, he just laugh like crazy, man. He's a free man, he just laugh like a free.
Our trip was very beautiful. If you didn't watch the video already, I uploaded a video of the travels of the day we traveled from central Namibia to northern Namibia. You might want to go and check that video out. You might find it fun. Anyways, after arriving, we went straight into the building projects. For this holiday, our major plan was to make sure that the boundary wall around our house was built. So on our first day of holiday, we went to town to procure some cement. We managed to only come back with a very small load of the cements that we procured because the car could not take more than that. So the others were to be delivered. As you can see in this video, my husband and his uncles are busy doing the offloading. So this was a bit early in the morning, and this became the routine of the holidays. It was work, work, more work, and more work. Honestly, I don't know whether there is somebody from northern Namibia who would say their vacations are always chilled and they are not too busy. It ends up being busier than the normal work environment, but we are not complaining.
Look at that. Look at that.
With the uncles now bricklaying, the bricks began to pile up. With the piling up of the bricks meant that we needed to gather the bricks in one place so that they have more space to make the new bricks. This chore soon became a regular on the farmstead, and we were doing it almost every single day. Let me tell you, these bricks were not forgiving, especially for somebody who haven't hit the gym in a while. But I forgive myself because I was not the only one who hated this show. Twapi hates this chore with passion, and he would do anything to try and escape from collecting and piling the bricks. Tangi, on the other hand, verbalized it freely. He verbalized how much he hated it, but what I loved from him was the courage to keep going. Although on this day he was not here, we excused him simply because he was just a child. But on those days when he felt up to it, he would come and do probably up to 10 bricks before he retired. After a few days of waiting, the rest of the cements were finally delivered. Because of so many bricks and all the other things around the road or the space that he was supposed to drive, the truck driver took some time trying to maneuver this truck and get it into the right place, but he finally got it. Yay! What amazed me was the pace at which these guys were working. Not only were they fast to take out these bricks, but their stacking style was so beautiful. You can see they've been doing this job for a long time. So they were stacking in a row of fives. So it made it much easier to tally just how many of the cements they brought. Sometimes this kind of work make me realize that some people really do not need to join a gym in their lives because work is a daily gym. I don't know whether to say they are so fortunate or unfortunate. All I know is that this I admire because you literally gym while you're at work. By the time we arrived on the farmstead, one of our souls was heavily pregnant. Although our aim was to separate her from the others or her companion before she gave birth, it seems like we didn't have an idea of just how far along she was. So on this fateful evening, she started giving birth. So we had to rush late in the evening to go and separate her so that she can stay on her own sty for her own protection and the protection of the piglets. I was not proud to disturb this birthing story, but I needed to ensure that she and her piglets are well and they are comfortable and they are protected from the others. Meanwhile, the uncles were busy at bricklaying. They worked hard because we needed enough bricks before the guys who are making the boundary wall arrived on the farmstead. And unfortunately or fortunately for them, the guys had just arrived on this day. So they needed to make sure that they are going a little bit faster than usual so that the other people don't run out of the bricks. We had a choice to go to a place that usually manufactured bricks and just buy ready made bricks. But my uncle insisted on us using the local community. Not only were we not empowering people who had skills but they did not have a job, but we were also putting some cash into their pocket, which is something that any unemployed person would really appreciate. This is very, very itchy.
Mom, that's
Yeah,
the pumpkin.
it's a butternut.
That is the butternut. This is a pumpkin. That is a butternut. Mom, I want a pumpkin.
This because it's not ready.
Why?
You are on camera. Say hi.
Hi guys. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi families.
What are we doing?
And now we have some pumpkins and some butternuts and some beans and some corn.
Oh,
And now the pumpkin is here. Where are you? How do you know this? How do you look like?
okay.
Yeah, I will not. Yeah, no judge. Bye, George! See you tomorrow, George!
Away. Today's harvest. Because we forgot our drone in the city when we went for holidays, we decided to climb up to get a better view of the forest. Although this forest view is not a much better aerial view than the drone's one, it kind of gave us an idea of just how green and lush this forest was. But don't let the greenery fool you. It was extremely hot, especially on this day. The fun fact is that we don't really have network on the farmstead. We have very poor network. In fact, if you try to reach us while we're on holiday, you might not get to us. So this is also the spot we come when we need to send or read our emails and just send WhatsApp messages. How nice.
Hey! Ay! 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 Ah!
This is good footage.
I remember when
Yeah.
I remember when it was raining and also the last time. And Bobby was jumping on the puddle while it was raining.
Yep. And she was as dirty as Peppa Pig. Later that night, it rained so much. It was such a heavy downpour that when we woke up the next day and needed to get back home, all roads were filled with water. So we were being directed throughout the village which paths to take so that we can reach the tarred road. What a hectic time. Did you just say no? Oh my God, are you serious? Yo!
Let's start praying. Mom, start. Please.
Oh my God! Uh-uh. So this entire place was dry yesterday. It rained last night from around midnight. It's now a river and we almost got stuck. Like the wonders of nature, it's amazing. If I told you that I was not dead scared when we were crossing that river, I'd be lying. I was really dead scared that would get stuck, but thank God we managed. Anyways, would you look at that ocean? Flooded. From being dry yesterday to being flooded today. And although rain was a nuisance on this particular day because it took us forever to get to the tarred road, we were just glad that we were finally receiving rain. The north was very, very hot. And we were hoping that when we got back to the farmstead, it will also be flooded. And boy, were we so wrong. By the time I got back to the farmstead was so dry, as dry as a lizard's lips, guys. There was no rain at the farmstead. How disappointing. It's those times when you wish the farmstead had rained and not the other way around, because then we wouldn't have had difficulties going to the road and we would still be having rain. But, anyways, that's how God works in mysterious ways. But I don't know whether this division of rain was fair at all because it sounded like improper fraction to me. Anyways, finally, we got to the tarred road and we were on our way back home. What a lovely weekend we had. Mr. Haidula, Miss Haidula, congratulations. May God keep your union. May He bless you with a lot of kids. I'm kidding, guys. May you be blessed. And so the construction of the boundary wall began. My God, was it hot! These guys were very courageous, and most of the time I felt really sorry for them because the sun was not forgiving at this time of the year. Gabi also became a frequent visitor to the pigsty. She enjoyed hanging out with the piglets, so every evening when I went to feed Mama Pig, I would lift her onto the pigsty and she would play a bit with the piglets. They became very good friends, and the piglets even started sneaking out of the sty to come and play with her outside. It's amazing what relationship you can have with animals, and it seems like they're very social. Who knew that pigs also loved playing with people? When we came back from the wedding, we realized that one of the piglets had gone missing We don't quite know what happened to it, but at this point we only had 7, and we left 7 by the time we returned from holidays. Ne? Maka video ke wahala nungolike. Eh? Okop ohot. Oyo taizi angano. Oh.
You know have some.
Eh.
Wasa kong? Ay, ningito. Shenita shimbi oshimasheni.
Fessy is our electrician and he's quite efficient. I can totally recommend him if you are having some job that you have for him. He's very good at what he does. He's also very respectful. He's generally just a good person and a professional at what he does. I will put Fessy's number here on screen just in case you want to hire him to come and do some small or big job for you. He actually did the wiring, the whole wiring of our house from the beginning, and he's still continuing. Every time we have a job for him, we call him. He never hesitates to get there. So I truly recommend him for any job that you might be having, especially if you don't like dealing with rude people who give you a lot of hassle. Then Fessy is definitely your man. So here is Fessy's number. Call him and offer him that job. You will not regret giving him a chance.
Awatura mna ubalba. Chandu ubalba wata amanika vapumbane. Ubalba wangengo kasi. Huh? Okay.
Friends, when they say Rome wasn't built in a day, it's indeed true. I have been dreaming of redoing my kitchen lights, and finally, it has come true. I have also been cooking outside in the scorching sun, and although I have shelter there, sometimes I just do not feel like gathering firewood and cooking in the smoke. And this holiday, we decided it was about time that our stove got connected. This gas stove is going to be a game changer to my life because whenever I'm really tired or I have to go somewhere quickly, I do not need to go and cook outside. The deal with cooking outside is that the smoke smells so bad, such that every time I cook outside, I have to go take a shower. Now imagine you want to run to town or just to go for a visit, and you first need to prepare a meal. That means I have to prepare a meal and then to go shower later. I also just hate the smell of smoke on my clothes. And finally, my prayers have been answered. My gas stove have been connected, and honestly, I was rejoicing. Here we were just testing all of them out and they were working perfectly well. What a life. What a time to be alive. Thank you, God.
cake, okay?
The cake is after.
Or pause.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Gabriel Farmstead. My name is Christian Gabriel and today we have something new to show you. As you see, behind me is our new bunny pen. We're going to add a bunny run later in the years, and as you can see, my dad, we're taking the turkeys to the pen that is right here. So let me show you a video of these bunnies. Here they are. So thanks to my uncle for helping us build this place. So let's go inside and see. So this is our door. Let's see this cutie. Hey, Lucy. Oh. Oh. Hi. Hi, baby bunny. Hi, baby bunny. Oh, there's a big one. Okay. Okay. I cannot get to the other side. So let's see this one. No. Because there are baby bunnies here somewhere. Say hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Lucy, say hi. I guess that's Silent Bunny Talk. And yeah, this is the home with the neighbors, the turkeys.
My husband and I decided to help out the builders with digging the trench for the foundation. Honestly, we didn't have to, but we decided we wanted to take on the challenge. We wanted to prove to ourselves that we could still work and finish this trench, although it was quite long, but also because we feel like we don't really work out or formally work out during holidays apart from doing a whole lot of running up and down. So this was a very good workout. Guys, when I tell you the first day we did this, I almost didn't wake up the next day. I'm that serious. This was very hard, but I was determined to prove to myself that even being a woman, I could do it because I believe I'm a superwoman and a village girl does not shy away from any work. Anyways, I can tell you that by the time holidays was over, I felt much lighter. And by the time I came to weigh myself, some of the kilos were gone. Baby, this is the result of choosing to work even when you didn't have to. So, what can I say? We had our gym right at home and we ended up helping out our builders. Here I was digging the trench for one of the rooms, which is called Onjugo. Onjugo is the traditional woman room in the room, and traditionally, this is where I was supposed to sleep while my husband was supposed to have his own room. Yes, guys, in our tradition, the wife and the husband don't share a common room. How strange, right? But culture. I still want to understand why they didn't do so. What were the reasons behind this practice? But anyways, we are required to have this room in the house for it to be called complete by the elders. So no matter how big your house is and you don't have a separate onjogo in the house, then the elders will say that's not a house. It's not a complete house. So literally, we are doing this for peer pressure or culture pressure, not really because we need it. But anyways, here we are embracing who we are and embracing our roots. And guys, that is how our holiday went. The digging of the trench was the last time I took footage on the farmstead, probably because it was a bit busy, but also because the digging of the trench happened right at the end of our holidays. Thank you so much for watching this video. The one major job we neglected this holiday was vaccinating our animals. Although we did the dipping, we still need to go and vaccinate. We plan on going back to the farmstead very soon to go and complete this job. But yeah, that's how our holiday went. Now that we are back from holidays, it's time that I get to show you how I found my trees and what we have done so far at the backyard garden. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I appreciate you and thank you for watching this video. Until next time, see you.